everybody, today I'm going to show you 6 really fun ways to gift a gift card, money, or you can roll money up as well. So they've all got something different about them. This one here I have already made, and this one is on the Craft Stash YouTube channel. So I'm going to show 5 of them actually, sorry. So there's 6 in total. I'll show you 5 today, and then this one, I'll share the link below and at the end of the video so you can see how that one's put together. So I'm going to start off with the Christmas tree gift card holder. There's also a mobile phone one, which I'll show you later. That's really good as well. So I've cut all of the pieces. So you get your main dies here, okay, and then all of these are like for the decoration. So you can see I've cut all of my pieces here, and all of these ones have got your score lines on them as well. So if I just take this one away, you can go back over them in your scoreboard if you want, but they do work there. So I'm just going to fold those. Okay, so I'm going to use my quick grab glue here, and I'm just going to run some glue down each of these tabs here. Now you could emboss this, ink it up, this could be pattern paper. And I'm just going to fold each one over like so, and just line that back up again until it's all, there we go, folded behind like so. So you want that to be a little pocket. Okay, so if I just open that up, you'll see you've got your little pocket. With this one here, this one is going to attach to the bottom, and this one is going to attach to the top there. So again, just going to add my glue. So now with this one, I've got the largest piece. I've added the glue, and you're going to stick this along the bottom, just lining it up with the detail along the bottom there, like so. And then you're going to take this one, and then again add your glue to those ones, and this one you're going to sit over the top. And then I'm going to take this one here, which is for the trunk of the tree, and I'm going to just pop that on top like so. And then you just want to add a little bit of glue like so to just stick that one down. That one does need to stick because that will stop the gift card falling out the bottom. So I'm just going to let that dry. And then you've got all of your dies here to add all of the decoration on the tree. And these will sit perfectly along the bottom of each of these tiers. So that one is for the bottom there, and that one there. And then they show this one going like so along the top there, and then you've got your little baubles, the stars or the lights, and then I've got the star there for the top. So I'm going to get all of that stuck down. So there's everything all stuck down. I've added the gift card inside. That actually pushes up your top tier then as well, so you can see it just slides in there quite nicely. You could attach it, if you used just a little bit of double-sided tape, you could attach it to the top tier, because when that one slides on like so, if you imagine it's stuck when they pull it out, I quite like that idea actually. So either way, I think it works nicely, you know, both ways. But yeah, really sweet. And I think I'm just going to add a little bit of my accent glaze. I think these would look nice in like glitter card as well, but just going to add a little glaze because I am actually going to use these ones. There we go. What a difference that makes, having them all shine now. Yeah, that looks really cool. So this one here is the All Occasions money wallet. So this one allows you to lay the money flat. This one is the only one out of all 6 that you'd need a larger die machine for, because the width of this, I remember rightly, yeah, it was too wide to go through my machine. So you'll see you've got your main die. In fact, you've just got the 2 dies here. That one there, the width of that is wider than my Big Shot. So you would need, yeah, a larger one. Just check the dimensions. They're always listed on the website. So this one, really easy. So you just pass it through and it cuts out this piece here, which says surprise on it. You just want to go over all the score lines there. So this one pulls from the bottom. So you can stick all those pieces in there, and then you pop the money in here, and then it slides in from the bottom. And you can have it so that you can see the money through. You could back this with some acetate, turn it into a shaker. What I've done is I've just cut this piece of card here, which was just this piece, and I just trimmed it down. And I've done this lovely bluey colour, and I just thought that looked quite nice backed behind it. So I've just stuck that piece behind there, and then I'm going to use a thin tape here and just run it along these two tabs. I did stick it on the other side, so I've just quickly taken it off. Like so. Fold it over, fold those down, and then fold this one over. And it will all sit perfectly behind like so. So now we've got our pocket. Now you can pop your money on here. I think it'd be quite nice to stamp a sentiment under here, so when they remove the money, it might say happy birthday or have a lovely Christmas. And then this piece slides in. Now you could have this a couple of ways. So the bottom, once that's in, there we go. You could have something here saying like pull me. You could have some pattern paper there, happy birthday, whatever. But you can also just fold it and it will kind of act like a little pocket for the money as well. So just fold that like so, because you've got your finger pull on the front. I just slide that back in. So that can go right in like so. There we go. And then you've got your finger pull there, so you can pull it down. See what I mean? It's just like a little lip there for the money to sit in. So a couple of ways to use it. I quite like having that out like so, and then having another little sentiment there. But another fun way, a nice way to, like I say, if you still like to send money, then I think that's a really nice way to do it. Okay, next we've got the New House gift card holder. Now this is a gatefold, which again I think is really nice. So inside, when you open up the sides of the house, it will reveal the gift card inside. So you can see all of your pieces here. So this is your main one, and you've got the little cuts there. I'll just bring this here so you can see. Okay, so I've cut that one. And then what I've done with this one is I've just partially cut the top portion, because I want to cut this and stick it on the back so that I've got a plain space to be able to stamp and write my message. So I just ran through just that top portion so I could cut all around there, and then the rest of it was just easy for me to just draw down. Because it's got the cuts there, I didn't want them to come through onto the back side. So I'm just going to draw around that bottom portion. By partially cutting, you're just putting in between the two plates what you want to cut. So I didn't want this to cut, so I just left that hanging out the bottom of my plate. And I've got a few videos on partially die cutting over on my Mixed Up Craft channel. And if you just type in partially die cutting, you'll get lots of tutorials as well. Okay, so I've now got this piece to stick on the back, like so. So I've got an area to be able to write my message. I'll stick all this down in a minute. I'm just going to explain it all. I've then cut just the top portion again, and I'm now going to just snip right across because I wanted to have a red roof. Okay, so just showing you how to paper piece and have different coloured elements on your card. You then get the dies to make the little gatefolds. This one here, so you just want to cut that twice. And I've done it in the same grey colour for the house. And those are going to stick either side. Might have to trim the roof up a little bit so it doesn't catch. Stick these down first and then attach the roof. But they're going to stick either side. What I might actually do is sandwich them between the white piece on the back, and that way you don't see the joins. So yeah, I'm going to pop them, stick them behind the actual house like so, and then stick that down onto the white, and then just check that the doors can open once you've added the roof as well. All right, but you'll see how they all join there. I might bring them in a little bit so they don't, there's not a gap in the middle. But you'll see now how we've got this coming together. If you look at the image here, it shows you kind of where everything needs to go. I've cut the chimney again because I wanted to have the brick effect. And then I think I was going to do the red again just on the very top, but just to show you again, you can add in different colours there. And then what I would recommend you do is maybe pop the gatefolds together first before you stick them down. Okay, like so, with the tabs on the outside. So you've got these ones here which will create the door, but if you do it this way, then you can stick them right next to each other so that when it closes they're going to join and the doors will look like they're closed. Okay, so like so. I've then cut myself some wooden frame windows for each side here and also here. And then I've cut it all again in blue because I want to paper piece the light blue back in. You could do yellow as well. You don't have to add all these pieces. I mean, the rooftop, for example, would be quite nice to maybe have a sentiment stamped or embossed. You could emboss all these pieces as well with your embossing folders if you've got any kind of texture that you want to add, like a brickwork and wood grain and things like that would look really nice as well. So I'm going to get everything stuck down. Okay, so that's everything stuck down, and then again pop the card, just lift up your little bits there, and that will hold that in. The nice thing about this one is it actually displays like a little card as well, so it does stand up. And then I think I'm going to use again my accent glaze and just pop it in. Good thing to do when you're doing like areas like this, if you just add a blob like so, and then just using your pokey tool, something with a point, you can just push the glaze out into the corners. When you get the glaze, it's thicker because it's a dimensional glaze, so if you like to do like water droplets and things like that, but if you want it to be thinner, you can add water to it. Just add a few drops, give it a shake, see what it's like. If you want it a bit runnier, then you can add more to it. So you can see now it gives the effect of faux glass, but you do need to give it a bit of time to dry and keep it flat. So I'm just going to pop something off that. I'll keep that on top there. Next, we've got the Cupcake gift card holder. Now, I've just realised there's 7. I clearly can't count, so I will have that pop up at the start when I said there's 6, because there's not. There's 7. So I've cut all of the pieces again. So you've got your base here, which, oh, I've got all my sprinkles in. Make sure I don't lose those. So I've cut that in the mirrored card, so I just thought it showed up that detail quite nice. If you want it to be a bit more prominent, just use your scoreboard and you can go over it. You've got your folds, you'll see on here, these are your folds on the very end and along that one there. So just fold that up and fold those in. You can see again how it's going to create that pocket for the gift card to sit in. And then I've cut it in white, and that's going to slide inside and create the top of our cupcake. But I've also cut it again, just the top portion in pink, and I want to snip off. In fact, it's that way. I'm going to snip from, let's just check. Yeah, so there is a thin line there. I'm just going to go, well, saying that, let me just double check. I'm just going to snip across just above the little slot there for it to go in. As long as I can still get the card in. Yeah, that's going to be fine. I'm just adding my glue all on the back there. I'm going to use, because this is a mirrored card, I'm going to use some double-sided tape along the sides here, just so it sticks a bit better. So just run some tape on each side, and then just fold those in, and then bring this one up. Okay, and then again you'll see how easily now that all slots inside. Or I maybe should have brought the pink down a bit more. Actually looks quite sweet though, still with that trim. You then get these dies here to cut all of your hundreds and thousands, as we like to call them, or little sprinkles. I've just done mine all in white, and I'm just going to use my little pickup tool here and just add a few little dots of glue here in the same kind of shape as the sprinkles, and just start sticking those down. And I'll leave off those two there. So again, just gives you an idea. Pop a nice sentiment there on the bottom. I just wanted to, you know, have this tutorial just to show you how to build them all up there. So this one here is your money clip gift card holder. So this one will hold rolled money. Now, I did say there were 7. There are technically 7 sets, but there's actually 8 in total, because you get 2 in this one. So you get one with the butterfly design and one with the shirt. So I'm going to show you both of them. So I've already cut the butterfly here. Really, this one's the easiest out of everything, I think, from this collection. Just lift this up and then lift this up here. And then you'll roll your money up and slide it through there. Now, I don't think I've got any notes in my purse. I will have a look. Otherwise, I will roll some paper just to give you an idea on how it looks. I'm just going to add my glue all on the back here. You don't want to get it on any of the areas that are raised, so I'm just going carefully around the design there. And then you've got the die that cuts this larger piece, So these are all the dies that you get. So I cut the largest one in the white. I then cut the small one with the plate with the butterfly in together, which gives you that pink bit. But you could also just cut that plate into this one or into, you know, a larger card. You know, it's got no cut line around the rectangle here. It's just the detail. And that's it. It's really easy. So you could stamp a sentiment here, happy birthday. You could cut the butterfly a little bit more and layer that up on top of itself, just to give it a more full effect. So I'm just rolling up some paper here. So if this was one of your notes, just roll that up. I think it will fit most as well, because it's, as long as your notes aren't wider than this here, which is 4 1/4, then it will fit, you know, I think most currencies. But you just slide it through like so. I think that's really cool. Like I said, once you've stamped your sentiment in the middle, I think they make a nice gift card, alternative gift card. You could punch a little hole then, have that hanging off of the gift bag as well. This could be maybe a little message as well. It doesn't have to be money, but I think that's a really sweet look. So that's the butterfly, and then same to start off with the shirt. So I've just cut the, oh actually no, I'm going to do this one a bit different, I think. So I wanted to back it. So that's the shirt one, which has got this detail here. So we'll just do that first. Okay, and then you've got all of these bits here which will cut all the detail. So you've got your shirt collar. So if I talk you through each piece, again, use your image here on the packaging, so it shows you exactly what all of the pieces are for. So you've got this one here, which is for the very back. So that one will go, no, I think this one goes upside down actually, tell a lie. Yeah, because that gives you your angle. There you go. So that one goes upside down. There we go. And then you've got your pocket. Again, I'm going to lift that up on a little bit of foam. Then you've got the strip, which will have the buttons. That's going to go underneath the collar there. I've cut it again in white because I just wanted the white buttons, which I'm going to paper piece back in. You then get your tie, or you get your bow tie. I'm going to use the tie. I've cut it in this paper here, which I thought worked quite well for a tie. And I've just cut the top again, just so it looks like it's been, you know, tied. I'm going to pop a little bit of foam behind that again. So there's going to be a bit of dimension there, but I think it's all going to work. So I'm going to get all of that stuck down. Okay, so I've stuck all that down. I haven't done the other bit actually because it goes underneath the collar. There wouldn't really be any room, but by adding the dimension, I think really works with the foam. And then you can see that piece underneath there as well. I'll pop the buttons in. So again, you just want to lift up this one. I've just got my pretend money, but just roll it up. You know, and without the tie on this, you could definitely adapt this to like a football shirt or a works uniform. I think you can get creative with this and use it for, you know, maybe a work colleague or something. I think it'd be, yeah, it's a fun way to, like I said, add a little message or, you know, some money there as well. I quite like the tie a little bit lifted as well, but I think it looks really cool. And then I was going to back it onto, because again, I think it's nice to just have space to write your message. Yeah, so this one comes down higher, but if you stick it that way, and then you could just trim off the bottom, although the trim doesn't look too bad. So again, I'm just going to add the glue all on the back. Just be careful around this area here. So I'm going to line it up with the top. But you could stick this into a card. It could go in a little box envelope, one of my little shadow box cards as well. And again, get your embossing folders on these kind of things. I always think that looks really nice to add more texture. There we go. Yeah, I think it looks nice with the white just behind there as well. So 2 fun ways to roll your money and use these little money clips. And then the last one, which I think is my favourite one, you know, there's very few people now who don't have a mobile phone, and all the younger generation have a smartphone, and probably one that's very similar looking to this one here. So I think this is definitely a good one to have in your stash, you know, for your grandchildren, your kids' friends. There's bound to be someone that is going to want this. I think they'd be good for craft fairs as well. So this is your mobile phone gift card holder. I've cut a few colours. I'm not sure which way I want to go with it all yet, but I'll just show you. There's this one cut like so, and again you can see it's got your area for your gift card, and then this is your front face of the phone. Again, I've cut it in a few different colours because I'm not sure exactly what I want to do first of all. So I've got those ready. And then you've got every emoji and icon you can think of. You've got your time as well. So it says here 3 o'clock. You've got your plates here with the most common icons that you would see on a smartphone. You can see how they look there. Then you've even got the little notification icons, which you can attach to each one. They've thrown in some emojis as well, which are here. And also you've got, oh, that's the little notification one. And then you've got your call and, you know, stop call, cancel, whatever buttons there as well. So I've passed those all through multiple times in different colours. I'm going to pop this all together, which I will quickly show you now. Actually, I'll show you how to put it together. You know, it's dead easy. I'll do it in the black so I can always layer up. So you just want to fold. Again, you might want to go over that with your scoreboard, like so. And then I think I'm going to add, see this one sticks behind here, but I want to add, I'm going to cut this one right down through the, so I've just cut off the tab of that one because I think I want to stick this on here. This is all going to get covered, but it needs to have a bit more of a support. So I'm going to run my glue, just line this up with the bottom. Okay, so you see now how we've got the flip, because the card's going to be in this one. This is now going to have this stuck on top. I just think it gives it a bit more support. And then I'm probably going to have the blue screen and then build all the icons up on top of that. So I'm going to leave it there because I might just change that, but that's how I'm going to put this together. So I've stuck everything down. I've also added some accent glaze just to the main like home button there. I think it's wonderful. I've just done the 6 there, but you could add more. You know, you could have a full screen. You don't have to have the clock there because, you know, everyone's phone's different. Everyone's layouts are different. You can personalize them so much these days. But I've just followed my phone and all of the icons and, yeah, put it together. So really cool. Again, inside I've added the gift card there. I think this is the best one. I just think it's so different. So I've just put them all back in again. Like I said, this one here, you can see how that's put together over on the Craft Stash page. Let me know what's your favourite. I always ask that when I do multiple of something. Let me know in the comments which one you like. And if you've got any of these, because they've been out for, I think, about a week now, week and a half, something like that. Really fun. Like I said, if you like just finding creative ways to give a gift card and money, things like that, then yeah, check this out. So all of the product that I've used today will be available here. If you've not subscribed to my channel and you've enjoyed today, click on this icon of me here and then you can subscribe. And I'll have the Creative Craft products playlist. So all of this brand's products will be here so you can see what else is available. Take care and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.